He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 3-2 pitch. Off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Standing in, Chris Eckman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oliveros rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now,
first offering on its way. On a line to shortstop,
boy.
But the runner is back to avoid the double play.
E tinha as mãos dele.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Oliveros, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 and a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on.
Ah, caralho.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But they do grab the lead on the run. Come up with it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
wow, he's getting his... Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Frisco Rough Riders came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Minor League Baseball is live and on. Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ferguson over to his right. And that retires the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning. Striding in, Roger Serrano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oliveros is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is... So here's the cleanup hitter. Miguel Oliveros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Dig. To short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. Standing in, Howard Ferguson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Stepping in, Edgar Armas.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armas.
Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Oliveros. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Hunt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Oliveros is after it. He's there, but he missed it. He can't get there, and it bounces over the wall.
What the fuck? Ai, mano. Tá furada a puta da luva. Foda-se. Que esta merda.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Oliveros on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Ferguson is right there, 1 down. Striding into the box, Miguel Oliveros. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Rayburn, a native Texan. He throws a slider, a 2-seamer, and a curveball. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Come on the bat.
Hernandez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there, as it's now a 2-run game. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, become a lot greater.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0 is roped to left, a base hit, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
This evening's game comes. Welcome to MLB The Show. And this now in the box, Felipe Delgado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Oliveros on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Line drive to left. Schaefer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Slade. He'll look to bounce back after striking. Is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in, Drew Robinson, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now a flare out toward right center. McLean moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Ready for another shot now, Willard Lloyd. 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oliveros has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. At the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up.
Miguel Oliveros.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. High in the air out to center field. Jansen has a play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in, Willard Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grubbs shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Swings through it for strike number 2. Gunter, a runner at second with one away.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Herb McLean, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer. Setting up perfectly.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Robinson ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's a tough one, sir. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Eddie Butler wins in relief for the 8th time this year. The game's future star. Edwin Jackson, the German-born starter, will get the assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Time for a look at the...
Stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side.
Shit.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Harold Schuler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Schuler.
High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is there, and that retires the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball. Stepping up now, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Just a really... Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling.
Minor league baseball. So striding forward now, Miguel Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here. Digging in now, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Dig.
Short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. As the side is retired.
Yeah, tá mesmo fixe o jogo. Tá brutal.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer.
Já estive a jogar online e tudo. Joga-se muito fixe.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Oliveros is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. So no runs on it here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Digging in once again, Miguel Oliveros. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McNeil is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Settling in now, Garrett Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jansen.
High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is under it, 1 away. Into the box now.
Mas aprende-se rápido as regras. Basta fazer um jogo, uns jogos amigáveis 2 ou 3, começa-se a perceber bem as regras. É difícil, eu ensinei a um amigo meu em dois joguitos. Joguitos ele já jogava bem.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third.
Não. Ah, para trás.
Put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Felipe Delgado. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make.
Well, when your team really needs you,
Vanha
like
para
they
anular.
need it right here, you
Anula.
have to be able to put your personal.
He
Dois
makes the
para marcar.
catch, and they have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.
Depois de aprender as regras, depois vês que é super fácil. Parece mais complicado que o que é. E o gajo à minha frente por um doubles. Home run, se fosse 21. Mas... Aqui eu treino. Action. Okay.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Caralho. What the fuck?
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game.
Um abraço, Boris. Fica bem.
Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oliveros.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw. Got him. And that's a gorgeous play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. So digging in now, Nick Best. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. But he's safe at first as he. So stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is line to left. Batista is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Miguel Oliveros.
Number 13, Miguel Oliveros.
From the stretch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try and get something started in the third half of the seventh.
Ready
Hard
out,
hit
ready
ball
out,
to second.
ready out.
Pace takes it in. And that's out number one. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Delabate. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
The 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Oliveros is there, and he has it for the first out. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB. At the plate, Scott Delabate. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hernandez onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the digging in, Miguel Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same. Ready now, Derek McKenna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek McKenna.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box, Miguel Oliveros.
For the Rough Riders.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's the first out. Derek Fisher the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Derek Fisher.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. Flying toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Back, pick it up, pick it up.
The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
For Corpus Christi.
Leading off the inning, Mariano Silas, and they'll need him to get here. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Starnes will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Greg Ivy.
Third baseman. Greg Ivy.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's
trying to pick things up where he left off. Scott Delabate. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at. Another big hit right here. Sent out to straightaway center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mariano Casilla. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired.
Ready once again, Greg Ivy. He singled his last time up.
Ivy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now, Miguel Oliveros. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now to the plate, Bobby Slade. Going to miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Drew Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson.
Ready with the 0-2. A big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Harold Gunter.
Third baseman, Harold Gunter.
0-2 count. Shot weakly to the left. Ivy ranges to his left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this four-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next two.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the... Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. Still digging in, David Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Oliveros going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Batista is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lined hard toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball. Standing in, Nick Best. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Oliveros has it in his sights, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Jim Lewis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Oliveros giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Frisco led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. As the season winds down, a pennant... Dan Hammer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch. And
in just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Delabate is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team.
Striding in, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Attaboy, great job. Way to get on
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second.
Cool.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mariano Casilla. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other.
Standing in, Derek McKenna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Oliveros on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
First pitch on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Povsey, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveira, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath Roman. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oliveira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners. Striding into the box, Miguel Oliveira. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Come on.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now in the box, Miguel Oliveira. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Come on, get there, get there. Humber loves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team.
At the plate, Francis Humber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Freitas is off at first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oliveros has it in his sights, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Oliveros. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in.
Left fielder, Drew Robinson.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in, Harold Gunter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rough Riders are out in front, 2-0. Ready for another chance? Keith Roman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Keith Roman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Oliveros has it in his tracks. 2 down. Stepping into the box, David Freitas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
David Freitas.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Oliveros sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. The Rough Riders lead it 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Oliveros. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Osuna. He's sick last time up.
Things not looking very good so. But we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Now a long throw to third. Now he's safe at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Digging in, Drew Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holmes is in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Throw to second is by him and out into left field. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 2 on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball.
Então, Zé, nunca falavas.
So striding in, Miguel Oliveros. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Zé ainda não falou.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Go hard, go hard.
Não estava a falar comigo.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 4-0 the score tonight. Frisco took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eddie Butler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.
Então aquilo ainda acaba cedo.
Welcome into this presentation of So striding forward now, Miguel Oliveros. First shot for him here.
Miguel Oliveros. Já sacaste o Detroit?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. Casto moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Digging in now, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hard 90,
Hit
hard
out
90.
towards second. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Settling in now, Francis Humber.
First baseman, Francis Humber.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Rubs going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here.
So now it'll be
Aquilo é a base de história, não é?
Miguel Oliveros. He's 0 for 2 thus far in
Aquilo
this
também é
one.
história do Detroit. Basicamente.
First delivery to him on the way.
Dig, 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 dig.
Romine has it.
É que eu até, quando fores para instalar,
Just does beat him at the bag, so the
lá
side is
instala-te
retired.
o Heavy
So they
Rain
go
e tudo.
quietly here in this half inning. Digging in once again, Keith Roman. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Roman.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Oliveros. And that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Michael Batista, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask.
Stepping up now, Jay Cleveland. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. The 2-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
He's coming. Relay. Here we go.
And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Salazar is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run. And that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker.
Now batting, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Dig.
Ground up the middle. Ortiz on the grass. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Devin.
Oh, come on.
Gone. Into the box now,
Yeah,
Miguel Oliveros.
Bati tão bem, vai ter sempre a bola direitinho a
As a look,
eles.
now the pitch. Popped him up. Gutierrez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Miguel Oliveros. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vladimir Salazar.
Second baseman, Vladimir Salazar.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Grubbs looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I was just so sure before of the result.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCormick is after it. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Starnes ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ortiz brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 1 run. So digging in now, Ramon Vega. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Vega takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker.
At the plate, Floyd Deal is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a soft liner and a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but digging in to try it again, Greg Mattson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after plunked in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Grubbs makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. At the plate, Jay Cleveland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cleveland.
Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Striding in to start the 9th, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Goes towards second, lifted the other way to left center, calling for it, Deal, and that's the first out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to knock.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Number 49 starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Vladimir Salazar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vladimir Salazar.
Pulled toward right center field. Oliveros giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Miguel Oliveros.
Center fielder, Miguel.
First pitch on its way. Hit on
Come
the ground toward the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Oliveros on at first, nobody out.
Fuck.
Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters.
Aqui no jogo, mas o jogador atira-lhe a bola mesmo ao corpo.
That's part of the game.
Drew Robinson, the next to dig in, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready now, Floyd Beal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is it. Robinson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Ortiz is there. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Ortiz.
Bobby Ortiz.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rubs on the move.
Look at that. Run.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. In now, Floyd Beal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this thing bounces over. I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ball. Either way, the runner was going to score.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Ready once again, Francisco Sanchez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And he's in safely to third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ja, tak ninguém animal.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ortiz right there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. To 1, the final total in today's game. Northwest Arkansas wrote an important welcome into this. Eddie Butler, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Roman is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row? Leading off the inning, Keith Roman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Roman.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Now to the plate, David Freitas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Francis Humber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oliveros on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oliveros.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Dig.
To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors. Standing in, Andrew Romine. It was a walk in his last trip.
Roma.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Hessman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in once again, Miguel Oliveros. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Robinson.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base.
Leading off for the Travelers.
So coming to the plate, Keith Roman. 3rd trip to the plate. 0 for 2 at this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work.
Striding in, Andrew Romine. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oliveros is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Squared that one up just a little late. Sliders in for a strike. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no run. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Frisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Mike Copley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ramirez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Ramirez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get around in a hurry. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Popped up. Ramirez moving to his left. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around.
Não consigo fazer home run agora.
Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Roman moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Bob Ortiz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
They still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Oliveros is there, 2 gone.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quick.
Minor league baseball. Austin Bivens-Dirks will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Casto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. An inning in the books. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Romine singled home run in his last time up.
Andrew Romine.
high in the air into shallow left center. Oliveros is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Miguel Oliveros. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Roman is over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Keith Roman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Oliveros patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now in the box, Miguel Oliveros. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. He seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader.
Pull it to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Arkansas Travelers.
Cheguei.
2 years later.
Literalmente.
Pô, tiveste a fazer amor ao telemóvel. Foda-se.
Não, mas quase.
Foda-se. Tiveste a esticar o cabo.
Ela estava a brincar que o telefone desliga-se várias vezes. Ela fica sem rede.
Na madeira. A madeira corta a rede.
A madeira lá com a amiga.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rubs looks up and it's gone.
Chumbrando o gajo.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan.
Peraí, eu digo já para casa.
Ei, já vai cagar.
Cleanup hitter Miguel Oliveros looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Slade. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 0-1 count, and hit on the ground to short.
You're scoring,
and that's through into left, a base hit. Oliveros rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe. No doubt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Vladimir Salazar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Grubbs racing back to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Wow, not a recall.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Deal moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Eu tô aqui. Ai.
Isto uma defesa ao bocado aqui, ou seja, se eu veio onde. Eu não consegui fazer nenhum feio home run hoje. Ainda não. Ok, com o meu boneco da carreira não. Aqui é mais complicado.
Miguel Oliveros, he flew out in his last at bat.
Telefone a cagar. Falar telefone gasta bateria como a caralho.
A falar.
And the 0-1. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Bobby Slade.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Ground out to second. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. 8-3 tonight. Northwest Arkansas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joseph McCoy takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Welcome into the coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCormick sprinting after it. And he makes the catch.
Só a bola mesmo à beira do muro, mano. Hoje as bolas é sempre à beira do muro, mano. Mandou sempre.
So striding in, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on, get there, get there.
Up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Oliveros.
Foda-se, mas é complicado.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field.
Home run, caralho, foi por falar, foda-se. Preciso chorar aqui, foda-se. Estava a ver, meu. Fazer um home run. Caralho, estou a ver que sim. Ora, se já não fazia um home run, não jogueitos.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy in the mound that anymore.
Eu vou ter no placar, mano. A bola.
Miguel Oliveros will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Ground is back up the middle. Scooped up in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Larry Sawyer. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Robinson is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Vladimir Salazar.
Hitter, Vladimir Salazar. He'll look to bounce
Vladimir.
back after striking out his last. High fly
É da Porto, caralho, é Vladimir.
Oliveros is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Settling in now, Francisco Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here now the 2-2.
Sanchez.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Oliveros giving chase. And
Hey, consegui apanhar a
as he
bola.
does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Cleveland rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game.
That's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season.
Vou fazer live action da Pequena Sereia. A Ariel é preta.
The fuck?
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Quer dizer, a boneca é branca com cabelo vermelho. A atriz de live action é preta.
From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Vai apanhar no ar, filha da puta. Mesmo a verdade, cabrão. Grande cabrón.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Quando eu dizia, Sandra, vou deixar porque nunca entendes nada do que eu te digo. E a gaja, vais-me deixar onde?
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
São 12h45.
1-2. Runner goes for second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it. Digging in once again, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Sabes onde é que bateu a bola, meu? Entre o piso e a parede, mano. Mesmo no bico. Puta, diz lá que esta na tanga. Foda-se.
Na borda.
Foi mesmo na bordinha, meu.
Done for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Digging in now, Bobby Ortiz.
The batter, shortstop, Bobby Ortiz.
The 1-2.
The fuck?
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the big... Trying to pick things up where he left off. Floyd Deal, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up. Hernandez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Runners on the move for second. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Home run, bitch. Home run, bitch.
An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday. Hit another tape measure.
Into the box now, Miguel Oliveira. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton.
Come on.
Oh, wow, what a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. A Northwest Arkansas natural.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
O dia do pagamento. Oh.
Olhando do soninho.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Home run.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of... Brian Mitchell gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy. He really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's how quickly things can change in this.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan Cordova. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Oliveros looking up, and that one is gone.
Run.
On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So digging in now, Bobby Slade. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to have a good feel on that grip. It's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Oliveros is on his way home. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He reached on a single in his first try.
Michel.
Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Now batting, Billy Richter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hernandez onto the grass, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Come on, come on, come on.
Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Slade. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Armas is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. At the plate, Robbie Hunt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oliveros coming in, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The San Antonio Missions hosted a 3-run first. Minor League Baseball now on the into the box. Miguel Oliveros. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Now both runners on the move. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no run on no. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Oliveros, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A 1 pitch on its way, and this is fouled at the plate.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back. Ready now, Miguel Oliveros, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Edgar Armas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. skied into straightaway right. Armas is under it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Irwin Bland. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Oliveros is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Richter, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitching.
Ready once again, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run. Close one tonight. 2-1 the final score.
Ai,
The
que suspiro,
Bristol
ficou
Rough Riders
apaixonado.
came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way. Welcome into this presentation.
É?
É mais um saudade.
In now, Miguel Oliveros, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Oh!
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward
Com
the
saudades do Preato.
He'll get it into second.
Ei,
And he's
vai ser
out
isto.
trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel
Caralho.
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Now at the plate, Carlos Valentin. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Oliveros on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ei,
The windup and the
o
0-1.
John Wick.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Digging in, Chad Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Chad Taylor.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grubbs ranging back. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop. Now to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Well, you're usually in this
John Wick.
situation
Good for
looking
John
for a
Wick.
bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
That misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. So a crucial moment here and standing in. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Chopped weakly to the left.
All right, hold on right here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Hessman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hitters count all the way. Takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Striding in once again, Jermaine Grubbs. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out.
Se tivesse batido, gajo ganhava o jogo.
4-2 the final score tonight. San Antonio led this game from minor league baseball.
Aí quem é o pró das bolas é o Sérgio.
Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll. Win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Digging in, Irwin Bland. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting.
Mudando para os gajos.
Vem cá, filha da puta, eu sou o John Wick.
The 1-2. Runners off for second.
És o Jono fraco.
In the air out toward right center. Rose sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, Miguel Oliveros. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires...
So coming to the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. Armas will get there and he puts it away
Filha da
to retire
puta
the side.
do Armas. Vai sempre buscar a puta da bola.
So a pivotal moment here and digging in now, Edgar Armas. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now,
striding in, Miguel Oliveros.
Center fielder, Miguel Oliveros.
Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked. Didn't get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Miguel Oliveros, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lofted in the air out to right field. Armas is after it. He takes the turn.
Home run, bitch. Vai apanhar agora o caralho, Armas. Apanhamos para a puta das bolas, o boi.
All the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in, Bobby Slade. His day at the plate hasn't too much over, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And
home run também, pô. 6-3, chega, são 2 pontos.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs.
Stepping in, Howard Ferguson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Oliveros is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
Boom, 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 boom.